What is going on, Aries? Welcome to your bonus reading. So you guys showed up so strong for the September readings, better than all the rest. So I decided to do a bonus reading for y'all. So thank you very much for all of your love and support. If this one resonates, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Leave down in the comments whatever you feel like commenting. I appreciate it. I always read y'all's comments, so I really do love seeing all of your stories and thoughts and all that good stuff. So please continue to do that. I'm also going to do an extended reading on this for y'all, where we're going to dive deeper into your person, their true intentions moving forward, how they feel, what might be going on in their life that you don't know. So it'll just be focused on them, how they feel, and their next action they're going to take towards you. All right, show me Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, person on your mind, person you're connecting with, person that's stalking you or hiding in your bushes. All right, let's see, Aries, what do y'all need to know about this person? Tell me what Aries needs to know in love, person on your mind. All right, don't bounce early because we're going to clarify, and that always opens up the reading. You might get little pockets of guidance and help throughout the reading. All right, let's look at your person first. What's going on with them? Oh, hi, sneaky deaky, Seven of Swords. What the hell? So you probably don't trust this person. Also, too, I was getting in the pre-shuffle, Aries, you guys feel really disappointed. Like you feel like somebody wasted your time in some situation. Well, that makes sense with the damn Seven of Swords. So this person strategizes, they plot, they plan. Maybe you're dealing with a big fat runner, a big fat avoidant. What else? Give me more on this person. Yeah, we've got the Tower, Scorpio energy. We've got the Hermit. Jeez. Avoidant much? So now we've got Virgo showing up. Let's get one more card on that. And the Four of Wands. Ooh, I need to know. What's that Four of Wands? And the Queen of Wands. Ooh, so that could definitely be you, whether you're male or female, with the Queen of Wands energy. But did some of them sneak away to a Queen of Wands? What the hell is this? So definitely their energy is like, it feels like they don't want you to know something. There was a Tower moment, so a breakup. This breakup or energy could have just really come out of nowhere, Aries, with that Tower. I'm seeing Virgo, Scorpio. There's your energy with the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries. Did they jump into another relationship? With the Hermit, this person ghosted you or they pulled away. And I think that happened though. So here's what I'm seeing. This person was a sneaky link. They avoided, but they planned it. Like they had some sort of plot in place here. They were plotting something with that Seven of Swords. It caused a Tower moment. This may have caused the breakup. So maybe you caught on to this or they just ran. And then they began to avoid with the Hermit energy. They probably just ghosted or disappeared. With the Four of Wands and the damn Queen of Wands, did they jump into another relationship? Was there someone else? I know that you're the Queen of Wands, but often that Queen of Wands will show up in my readings as like the other woman, the other person. So let's clarify this. What do we need to... This person is just a big fat liar or a big fat cheat. And instead of dealing with their problems, they just run to the next relationship. That's what this looks like. All right, what does Aries need to know? Show me this person. Let's clarify this. Let me do a couple shuffles here, y'all. What the hell? No wonder you think somebody was a big fat waste of time and a disappointment. It feels like something, again, with that Tower, this happened suddenly. All right, why is the Seven of Swords here for this person? Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. It caused a breakup. Their behavior. Somebody self-sabotaged a relationship here, Aries, and it was due to their own sneaky-ass behavior. They either avoided and ran, ghosted. You were like, what the hell with the Tower? I didn't see that shit coming. It caused a breakup with the Two of Cups in reverse. And also, not only that, but this really, a couple things I'm seeing here too, felt a very strong connection with this person, but your feelings have changed because they've shown their true self. Like the mask fell off. You pulled away, but I'm getting their energy there with the Hermit. They ghosted, they pulled away because they knew they were up to no good. After this happened, a lot of you with that Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female, you started to boss up. You're like, well, F this. I'm the damn Queen of Wands. Do you know who you're effing with? Queen of Wands stands on business. She's manifesting. She gets stuff done. She's not going to lay around and cry in bed because people are drawn to that energy. And with the Four of Wands, you're attracting another relationship. But also, you're just getting you're happy, you're stable. Give me this Four of Wands. What is this? Clarify this Four of Wands for Aries person. And the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you are focusing on work. Some of you work from home. But with the Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles for this person, it feels like they're putting work into another relationship. Who's this Queen of Wands? Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Something new. We've got Aquarius energy. Yeah, I'm getting heavy on this person effed you over and they ran off. Let's get one more card on what's going on with this relationship with this person now. What's going on now? How's this all panning out for them? For Casper, the friendly ghost. How's this working out? Justice, they're getting karma. I don't feel like that's good karma. I know it's in the upright. The universe sees what's going on. See, the universe and your spirit guides, they see things that you don't. Right? During the relationship, after the relationship. Why is justice here? Why is justice here? The Page of Pentacles. I feel like whomever they ran off to or ran back to or whatever the hell they did here, they're getting breadcrumbs now from somebody. They could be connecting with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This justice is raising that sword and is like, okay, MFer, you want to play with Aries? You want to give them breadcrumbs? You want to, run away, cheat, lie, avoid, whatever the hell they did to self-sabotage here? We're going to make sure this next connection, you get breadcrumbs with the Page of Pentacles. That's what it looks like. Give me one more card. Justice and the Page of Pentacles. Again, Libra, Capricorn, possibly. Scorpio with the Ten of Cups. This is you, though. What's this Ten of Cups? You're about to step into your happily ever after. It feels like you're manifesting a long-term relationship and this person's getting breadcrumbed. What's this? Or they're breadcrumbing somebody just like they did. Yeah, they're sitting in judgment, y'all. I'm telling you. You've got justice and judgment here. Sign of Scorpio with judgment. The universe is about to rain down on this MFer. Whoever did this to you. Male or female, doesn't matter. It's just energy. You're going towards your Ten of Cups because Spirit saw what this person did to you. And now what they did to you, they're receiving. Give me one more card. Give me one more card. They also may have gone back to somebody that they've known before. They may have children with this person. That's not for everybody. What's the Page of Pentacles? King of Swords. I feel like that's your spirit guide. You could be connecting with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But with that King of Swords, he's seeing. He's watching. He's cutting things out that are unnecessary. You guys are really protected with justice and judgment here. I'm telling you, nothing goes unnoticed by Spirit, especially when you're divinely guided. Like they see everything and they're calling judgment. Somebody's in like spiritual jail now and they're getting breadcrumbed. They may want to come back to you and speak to you now because something else hasn't worked for them. Whomever they left you for or were being sneaky with or whatever the hell was going on, oh, they see things clearly now. They're sitting in judgment. It's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Two of Wands. What do I do now? Says this person. Two of Wands. Do I go back to Aries? I think Aries will probably cut me off or their spirit guide will. This person's going to have a hard time coming back to you. All right, let's look at your energy. Damn. People need to be careful. Like their choices and it's just, people think shit's not going to come back. It comes back to you. All right, let's see what you think about this person, Aries. All right, how does Aries feel about this person now? How does Aries feel about this person? Let me do a couple shuffles. I can't do it on my table because it shakes the whole damn thing. All right, Aries, how do you feel about this person? Got the Chariot when I split the deck. You could be connecting with a Cancerian. I think a lot of you are just moving the F on and calling the water Uber. Whatever they did, y'all, whomever they went to, they're not happy. You're about to get your happiness. Some of you are stepping into a new relationship that could lead to marriage or just your happily ever after, focusing on you. You don't seem too bothered by this. Maybe you were at first. We got the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy with the Three of Swords. Yeah, they were hiding Some sort of third-party shit here, y'all. I'm telling you. And I think a lot of y'all knew that with your intuition. There's that Seven of Pentacles. You're investing in yourself, Aries, with the Seven of Pentacles. This situation in person has really given you the ability to step back and take stock of the situation. You're planting your seeds now. Whether that's your career, new relationship, your focus is on the future, putting hard work and effort into things in your life that can grow and become very abundant. But I think you're really, really stepping back and taking, in lessons and where has this gotten you? Where are you going in the future? How does Aries feel about this person and situation? Yeah, Devil, you think they're toxic AF? With the sun, we've got Capricorn, Leo energy. You see it clearly. And so again, you're taking that energy and you're putting it into yourself, into your happiness, your healing. You have, again, illumination on the Devil energy. So again, toxicity, this person, maybe they kept you stuck for a little while, but they're toxic. With the Six of Cups in reverse, yeah. You're thinking about what this person did, especially with that Seven of Pentacles, but they're not good memories with the with the Six of Cups in reverse. You don't want to go back to this person. This person may want to come back to you, but it's because energetically they feel that you're powerful, you're illuminating. This energy is bright. They're attracted to that. But again, it's unhealthy. They have an obsession with your energy. The sun doesn't always speak on energy to me, but in this reading, it does. They want to keep you stuck, but you don't want to go back to this. I think you have maybe had patterns with this person where you felt stuck, right? Like you felt like tied and bound to the situation. But something's happened recently where you're like, oh, hell no. I see things clearly now. The sun is out. Give me more, please. How does Aries feel about this person and situation with the Knight of Cups? You kind of feel like this person love bombed you. Like this person comes in and out of your life, right? They tell you what you want to hear, but you see it clearly. It's right on that sun. You know all about them now and what they're up to, their games. Feels like you guys are just trying to move forward. Clarify the Devil, Capricorn energy. Why does Aries feel the Devil for this MFer? What's this Devil? Yeah, High Priestess. What did I say earlier? The knowing. High Priestess, Pisces energy sees beyond the veil. You're super intuitive. You know what's up. You probably knew what was up when it was happening. On that Devil energy, that toxic behavior, cheating, lying, stealing, wanting to keep you stuck, whatever it is. You know what's going on. And that's also probably why this person's been avoiding you and ran, because you're the High Priestess. High Priestess is an earth angel, right? Works closely with spirit because you are so insightful and intuitive. You're also very closed off to this person. I don't think you want to speak to them. Why does Aries feel the Six of Cups in reverse for this person? What's the Six of Cups in reverse? The Nine of Wands, there's your energy. Yeah, this is like you've put me through hell. And with the 9 closure, it's probably been going on for a while. This probably isn't someone you just met. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. I'm annoyed. I'm tired of your shit. But don't get me wrong, I will keep going. I might have a big fat bandage on my head, but I'm powerful and I'm going to keep moving. When you think back to this person or the situation, like what they've put you through, it's left a scar. Some of you even feel like now you have trust issues moving forward. But again, don't get it twisted. You will move forward. You're a little bit guarded right now. You need a rest because of what this person's done. Negative energy, bad memories, keeping you stuck in the past. What's this Knight of Cups? So why does Aries feel the Knight of Cups for this person? You might want an apology, but what's this Knight of Cups? Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. You really felt a strong connection with this person, Aries, but your energy seemed more serious. Like they were giving you night energy. Those nights are on the move. They're in, they're out. Again, like a love bomber type energy. A lot of you feel like this person had no intention of you know, giving you that long-term relationship, at least forever, and you saw right through it with that High Priestess. Let's get some more energy. What else does Aries need to know about this person? How do they feel? Yeah, you're standing in your power. You're taking back control. You are the Emperor, male or female. You're setting boundaries now with this person as well. But I also feel there's a lot of silence with y'all. I don't really feel like this person reaches out because of that heavy energy of like them knowing what they've done to you, what it's done to you, your trust. They're almost fearful to come forward. But with you sitting in that Emperor energy, you're in your element. You're in your upright. That's you. Major Arcana for Aries. You are regaining control of your life, the situation. The Emperor requires stability and control in their life. Strong. Like, good luck getting through the Emperor. It's not going to happen. All right, let's take a look and see what you can expect in the future from this person. Let's see what their future actions are. Again, we'll take it over to the extended reading as well. We'll dive a little bit deeper. All right, what are the future actions for this person that Aries is connecting with? Again, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How will this person be moving forward? What can Aries expect from this person? What kind of actions will they be taking? All right, let me do a couple shuffles here. What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know moving forward? What kind of action will this person be taking? How do they feel? And what kind of action will they be taking towards Aries? What does Aries need to know, please? One more shuffle. They're in contemplation, right? I just saw the Seven of Pentacles. So if this person like tried to manipulate you or twist things around to suit their narrative, something like that, don't get it wrong. They know exactly what they've done and they're heavy in really reflecting on it. What kind of action will this person be taking towards Aries in the near future? This is a timeless read, y'all. So it's just whenever you clicked on the video, but what kind of action will this person be taking towards Aries in the near future? What does Aries need to know, please? The Hanged Man in reverse. You're dealing with somebody that's really stubborn. Pisces energy. Also, too, this person is kind of surrendering, right? Because again, because of their actions. With the Hanged Man in reverse, they refuse to budge. This is somebody who isn't willing to change. They're not going through the process that they need to in order to change and to heal. What else? That's why I feel like y'all are connecting or dealing with an avoidant. Somebody that just does this from relationship to relationship. What else? What kind of action will this person be taking? Yeah, Five of Swords. Me. With the Queen of Wands. Again, I know this is y'all, whether you're male or female, but in this particular spread, I feel like that the Queen of Wands really represents like anybody other than you in a relationship. And with the Five of Swords, this is them up to their games, their old games, their tricks. They do this to everybody. This is not just you. And you guys are aware of that. Like you have caught on to this person's game. What else? Y'all, my dog. Hold on. What's this Five of Swords? What else, though? Yeah, the King of Pentacles. Y'all have somebody new coming into your life. This is not this person. You could have a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus coming into your life, or somebody who's just like really like established with their career, a business. They do well for themselves financially, but this is somebody who's loyal and successful, and they want to treat you right. They want to nurture you. What else? Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. As you evolve and you start manifesting this more long-term successful relationship, this person is going to still hold on to you. Don't get me wrong. Like, this person hasn't released you. They haven't released your energy. They've released from the situation because they refuse to change. They're in the mindset of, I win all the time, or, mind effing you, but it's people in general. And they tend to hold on to that energy, holding on to you. But it's not necessarily to come back into your life, right? Energetically speaking, they have a pull on you. We saw that with the Devil in the other spread. Why is the King of Pentacles here, though? What is this? Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. So see, that can represent coming a part of a union, of a soulmate contract. I felt like that this soulmate contract has, ended. And I think mostly it's because you have your confidence back, and you're also going to find that you have new love coming in. You're manifesting that with the Queen of Wands as well. We've got Gemini energy here. For me, this represents a third energy. We know they most likely did that to you, but on this King of Pentacles, I feel like there's another party coming in to give you something more established, secure, a commitment, and this person's energy is going to freak out. Why is the Lovers in reverse? What is this? But this contract is done, I'm pretty sure. Lovers in reverse. Yeah, see? Five of Cups on that Lovers in reverse. It's right on the King of Pentacles. I don't really see this person taking much action, Aries, because it's like they burned a bridge. Whatever bridge that was, you kind of finalized it. Like, it's like they went too far with something. You may have given this person chances before in the past, but this time it was like, mm-mm. And so they're just kind of going to sit in that energy of like being arrogant and stubborn and, I didn't do anything wrong, but deep down they know they did. You're dealing with somebody that's super, super stubborn, guarded. Like, whatever they did to you, they'll take it to the grave. Like, it's your fault, Aries. I wouldn't be surprised if this person tried to blame you for the breakup or the fight that led to something suddenly changing, even though they're in the wrong, clearly. I mean, it's very obvious. They continue to hold back on you. But as you move on to this King of Pentacles energy, and that's why Spirit also is bringing you that energy, because you have cut ties with this soulmate contract. Like, I'm pretty sure you're the one that severed it, even though you had to. It almost reminds me of like a reverse discard. If y'all don't know what that is, look it up. This person pushed you to leave or to pull away because you knew something was up. And you were right, by the way. We saw that High Priestess. But they're going to be sad. They're going to be woulda, coulda, shoulda, because you've got this King of Pentacles energy. Give me one more card on the King of Pentacles, but I don't really see them communicating or doing anything, with you. I think Spirit is blocking it, to be honest, because they have something better for you coming in. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Yep. As soon as you walk away, or when you decided to walk away from this mind effery, cheat and lying person, avoidant person, you walked away from it. Spirit's like, good job, baby doll. We're now going to bring you a King of Pentacles. And if you're not in this yet, if you're still kind of struggling with leaving this person behind, just know as soon as you do that, because it's right on that King of Pentacles, you're going to be blessed with somebody who values you and wants to build something long-term with you. But you have to shut the door on this person, energetically speaking, physically, all of it. You really have to move on with your life and know that this contract is done. Some sort of lesson that you've had to learn here. It's to boss up and not let anybody, treat you like shit. Also learning, when we saw the High Priestess, that when your intuition is trying to tell you something, 9 times out of 10, it's correct. And that's one of the lessons here with this person. But if they're not sitting in regret, they will be soon, because they were supposed to be that King of Pentacles to you, and they fumbled it. They effed it up. And so now Spirit's bringing you the real deal. But you're going to have to emotionally walk away from this person first if you haven't already. Yeah, bottom of the deck, 7 of Swords. This person can run, but they can't hide. I mean, their energy's all over the reading. Self-sabotage, avoidant, ghosted, ran due to their own behavior. And I'm telling you, this person is sitting in judgment. They ghosted, pulled away. They made you feel triggered and abandoned, neglected. That's part of the lesson here too. Some of you, this is a twin flame, and that shit's painful. I don't wish that upon anybody. It teaches you about yourself. It teaches you how to deal with those childhood wounds. Somebody triggered something within you, Aries, for some of y'all. And Spirit says you just got to, avoid that MFer, right? Avoid that energy. Don't ever allow it back into your life, Scorpio. And after going through this event with this person, your eyes are going to be wide open. And when you feel like somebody's a walking disaster, you're going to let it come crashing down before they ever can even try to fool you. Huge lessons learned here with this person. And you're going to be rewarded with the 10 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck and that King of Pentacles. Again, universe is like, good job, Aries. We're proud of you. let us bring you what you really deserve. And it's not just for tomorrow, next week, next month. This is something that you can really, really build with. Also, too, your finances are about to be badass if they aren't already. You're working towards a lot of security and stability overall in your life. And it's all because this MFer had to try to trigger some sort of abandonment wound within you. So you should thank them because you're headed for some really good stuff here. All right, in the extended reading, we're going to see what else we need to know about this person, when they're going to come back, because they will, because this is the type of person, eventually they will. But they're pulling back for now because, again, whatever they did, they feel like they didn't burn the bridge. You blew it the F up, and they know that. So they're licking their wounds, but this type of person always comes back. We're going to see what they want, who they're connected to. I feel like something within a connection on their end isn't working. It's already failed, but we're going to find out on the extended reading. All right, Aries, I love you guys hard. Love me hard back, and we'll speak soon. Take care.